Hi guys and welcome to the stream. We are going to play Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah. I just played a little bit of the tutorial. It's the first time, it's completely blind. And I hope you enjoy. So let's load this game. We should still be in the tutorial. I just made a video for YouTube where I started this game. I created the character and started a little bit of the tutorial. So yeah. So let's see. We had to go out here. Lead Norianvi, something like that outside. So let's go. How do I? Yeah, this is how I get my weapon out. Some fireballs. Okay. I had a skill that I equipped on the one key, but it's not seemingly working. Controls. Combat, attack, block, sprint, crouch, ability 1-1. Why doesn't it work? It's not double tap, it's... yeah, I don't know. Doesn't even show up down here like a quick menu or something like that. We will have to see. Maybe they explain it to us. Maybe something is wrong. We picked up some stuff already. Achievement unlocked. Wax harvester. Wax harvester.
One of the stray golems. We might want to sneak past it.
Sneak to avoid enemies. Press control to sneak. Okay, that's an enemy. Okay. That's a trap. Disarm it. I would like to loot stuff. Can I loot without him noticing me? I hope so. Okay. So let's go through here. I suppose that's where we have to go, since we want to sneak past that guy. Get all the things. After all, this is an Elder Scrolls game. A green weapon. I don't know what rarity that is, but at least it's not grey, I suppose. It's a tab thing.
Almost
okay.
there. Let's hurry.
Okay, now we should hurry. Acquiras, sabatons, guards, boots, shoes, breeches, and a jerkin. Take everything. And that's empty. Let's equip it. Iron sabatons. Equip traveler boots. Level 2 armor 2000. Wow. Iron cuirass. Rawhide boots. This item is new, okay. I don't know if it has any influence on our spell damage and stuff, and if we use enchant, preview, lock, repair, link, mark as junk, destroy, preview. Ah, okay. Everything goes up, nothing goes down. So we will take the highest values. Boots, the cuirass. The boots. Oh no. Breeches. And the rawhide guard. Okay. Recipe requires recipe improvement 1, requires recipe quality 1. Okay. What else do we have? We had some potions or something. No recipes. Jewelry. Suitor necklace. Doesn't do anything. Armor, weapons. Materials. Furnishings. Companion items. Miscellaneous. And junk. Okay. What's this? Craft bag. Items. Craft bag locked. Crafting materials can be withdrawn, but not deposited. The craft bag can be unlocked by becoming an ESO Plus member. Okay. Currency, quest items, and quick slots. To sprint, use shift. Why is it now in German? Why was the instruction in German? I have the whole game in English. Take all. Ah, she said we should hurry, but we will wait with that. So, let's go out here.
Right. The entrance to the Keyride's gallery should be east of here. Let's set out.
Let's loot some more stuff. Empty. Okay. Just take all the stuff. Compass and world map. The compass shows your current quest objective with an down arrow and something if you have to go to a door. Find the Keyride's gallery. Okay, first of all, there's some more loot. Here's a book. Press to change camera perspectives. Ah, okay. Okay, so we can do third person. For now I will keep in first person. Maybe I change it later. In combat I don't know how it will... if it will be good to be in first person. Maybe like this is alright too. So I can look like a little bit more behind and stuff. But for now I will keep first person. So our objective is over there somewhere. There's some animals flying around. Some birds. What else do we have here? A squirrel? Why was there a squirrel? Or maybe we should just keep on the path. More lockpicks. We get a lot of lockpicks here. What's over here? Oh, there's some enemies and people fighting. Let's see if we can help. Ah, wait, there's another player probably, yes. Yeah. I guess it is. Hold to interact. Oh, I guess there's another player. Okay, looted 3 gold from him. Golem Invoker. What is this? This is the Golem Invoker. is healing me. Nice. Good job. Nothing to loot. So let's see, we have to go over there. That's another enemy. Ah, now I have my actions. Okay. What's this? Nothing here. Is this an enemy? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. 3 more gold. Nice. So, where do we have to go? Back here somewhere. Some more loots. Let's see in here. Okay, let's do it.
The gallery is in here. Let's head inside.
So let's see what expects us here. Is that an enemy? Lorax something? Lorax the Sith. I don't think it's an enemy, because I mean his life is red, but he isn't. So there's a lot of stuff here to loot. Do we have a limit on what we can carry? Because I will loot everything if there's no carry limit. I will sell it all. Maybe we can't even sell this stuff, or it's not worth anything, because it's tutorial stuff. But I will try, that's for sure. Can't take? No? Am I full? Yeah, inventory is full. Okay, so that is bad. So let's see, how much space do we have? 60 slots, okay. So all this repetitive stuff probably is going to go out. Stack all items. The items have been stacked or still full. How can I quickly drop stuff? I can't drop, just destroy. Okay, so let's see, anything better? This is better. This is better. Iron sabatons, iron greaves, iron gauntlets. The cuirass is the same. So this is junk. Destroy. Yes. Can I destroy this stuff quickly? Nope. Nope. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Why is it now in another order? By value. Okay. Daggers and stuff, this is all trash. Destroy. 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 All this homespun stuff is trash. It's worth 0 gold, so I should have noticed that before I picked it all up. Even the cuirass is 0 gold. This dagger too. All of this stuff is 0 gold. This is better than what I have. Okay. Trash. This is also all trash. Okay, so not picking everything up is the right choice. I will try to remember that. And actually see what is worth some gold. How is all of this worth nothing? That's a little weird. Even that necklace isn't worth anything. All of this is worth nothing, only clear water. Okay. So let's try and keep going. What is this? Nothing special. What's in here? This we will take. I'm trying not to pick up all the trash. Okay. So, we have to go up here, I suppose. Yep, looks like it. Ash. Iron gauntlets, nope. Don't want that. Rawhide belt, don't want that either. Clear water, I'll take. This I will take too. Now, let's see, what does she want?
Well, this is upsetting.
Why is it upsetting? She won't tell me, I have to talk to her, probably?
Jeffers' bones. The surge of magicka created by the portals you came through. Must have cracked this sky shard. Without a functioning sky shard, this gate remains locked, and there's no way for us to proceed. Damn!
Isn't there a way to fix it?
Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement.
Where can we find a replacement sky shard?
I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it.
Okay. Let's find that sky shard. Can I ask you something before we set out?
Of course. Let's not tarry too long, though.
What are sky shards?
Giant clusters of meteoric glass. They fall from Aetherius, charged with raw and very potent magicka. Mages use sky shards in all kinds of rituals and experiments. We Dureni use them as a power source.
What kind of golem did you see near the sky shard?
It's a monstrous sentinel called a gargoyle. I've never seen one fight, but by all accounts, they are far more powerful than the golems we've faced thus far.
Okay. Thus far wasn't so bad. So let's go and see. We have to go out again. Lockpicks, lots of lockpicks. That's probably going to be nice in the future.
All right. Do you see that vault to the south? The
Nope.
sky shard is there.
What vault to the south? South. Ah, okay, that one. So let's get over there. Another lockpick. What's this? Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Ah, they are not so bad. Some games like wolves and bears are really bad. What's this, loot? Oh, it's a crab. Dragonfly, take. Is there any cliché hidden stuff under the waterfall? It doesn't look like it. Shame. So, this is the vault she talked about. We shall see. Let's get in there. Let's see what this gargoyle thing is all about. Here are some more armors, if you missed them before, I guess. A lot of lockpicks. I bet we will use them.
There it is, the sky shard.
What's this? Restoration staff, lightning staff, and a few daggers. A bow. Maybe a lightning staff? Could be nice. Inferno staff. What do we have right now? We have an Inferno staff, yes. Exile's Inferno staff. 1013. What is this one? Maple Inferno staff. 1025. Okay, a level 2. And maybe we take them all, the staffs, since we are a mage. Inferno staff, 1025. 1025, 1025. This restoration staff does 1025? How is that? I thought this would like be... like for healing. Lightning. I will equip this one. Okay. So fire it is. And there is the thingy. Okay, I shouldn't have come into here, probably. Not the best idea.
To the side.
Oh, this dodging is not my strength. Okay. Let's fire another skeleton. They seem to do a lot of damage. And he's almost down. Okay. Down he goes. Rawhide scraps. Okay, that's it. Okay. Increase to level 3. That was quick. I bet the levels will get a lot slower with time. So, what do we have here? Lockpicks. I think lockpicks is like the standard for them. It's like, I don't know why they put so many lockpicks in there, but okay. Sky shard, use. I thought we would...
Did you just absorb the energy of that shard? Incredible.
Sorry.
Not quite what I intended, but we can work with this. Let's head back to the gate.
I was just going to take it. Okay, back to the gate it is. Now maybe we can open the gate with the power we absorbed. At least I hope so. Was just right up here. Nope. So let's go. This one going to wake up? Yes it is. Hey, don't shoot me. Damn thingy. What the hell? They are not very nice. So, what do we have here? Same old thing, new enemies, nothing. Okay, so let's just run up here and go try and open the door.
Alright, moment of truth. Focus on the sky shard aperture. With any luck, it'll respond to the power you absorbed.
Where are you?
Unlock the gate.
Ah, there. Okay, let's try.
Ha! You did it! Let's speak for a moment.
Where are you? Here.
I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. If you have any other preparations to make them now.
Do you have any advice on how to slay this thing?
Again, I'm just a scholar. But I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before. Keep moving, strike true, and exploit any opening the creature gives you.
Okay. Let's go then. You keep healing me, I keep killing them. Seems like good business.
There it is! Send it back to oblivion!
This dodging stuff isn't working for me. Let me try this. It's good that she stays still a lot. Why the hell can't I dodge? Ah, is it a stamina thing? Maybe it's a stamina thing, okay. Let's throw a skull at her. What the hell? I had to do something to interrupt. I didn't.
Only I will remain.
I didn't take notice.
Wither and die.
Let's throw another skull.
Cannot kill what cannot die.
I'm not
Only
understanding half
I
of
will
this,
remain.
but okay. Okay, down she goes. Yeah. I didn't
You
understand
did it.
half of the combat,
Hopefully
but
the
okay.
gallery wasn't too badly damaged.
It
Follow
worked.
me.
Heirloom necklace, healthy. Increase maximum health by 800. Okay, that sounds good. So permanently bind it to your account. Accept. Ah, okay, so you can't sell stuff like this to other players. Kapow? Really? Okay. Bookshelf, search. Turn the page. Okay. Maybe that can give us some skills or something like that. If we read the right book. The way of the Bandari, do not slander another child of the Bandari, remain mindful, blah blah blah. Okay. And this one too.
By
So-
all the stars. Look at the central column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look.
Okay. But first let's try and loot some stuff. I guess in here should be some more interesting stuff. Natural water, maybe not. All same, all same. Bookshelves. I'm not going to read the books. Not wanting to waste all your time. Oh, here it goes down. Okay, so this is not the way. We wanted to go look at that pillar. Maybe we do that first. Before we continue on our own. Wax. A lot of wax. A dagger. Maybe that's worth something. I don't think so. Book of Cycles. The Caliber Compact. Great Spirits Proclamation. Nothing that sounds like the Green Singing. I don't know. Maybe it's just for lore addicts. It goes down too. Okay, so do we have to go down? Ah, it looks like it. Okay, so I was mistaken. I thought that there was a way forward. We were on the same level and then we could go down to go somewhere else. But doesn't look like it. Can we go through here? No. There neither, so we go to the column.
This is the Keyrights Gallery, but not as I remember it.
Enter the Keyrights Gallery, talk to Nurianvi.
Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel.
Okay.
The question for you, I suppose, is where to first?
Okay. Ah, so this is like the Nexus in the what they are called? Damn it. Souls games.
Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, the chamber is positively crackling with magic. The Keyrights Gallery has come to life, and I finally think I know why.
What do you mean? Why did it come to life?
Because of you. Matters in Tamriel are bleak. War rages in Cyrodiil. Daedric princes conspire. Dragons ride the winds of elsewhere. The Second Era needs a savior. I believe the gallery, perhaps even the Adamantine Tower itself, chose you.
Okay. What do you think I should do next?
The Keyrights Gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel. Places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. This choice is yours to make, but wherever you choose to go, I'm sure adventure awaits. May the stars protect you.
You will receive Forgotten Adventurer's Strongbox. This box supposedly belongs to you, though your memory of it is hazy. Nonetheless, its contents will help you get back on your feet. Oh, okay, this is what you can leave from one character to the other, I suppose. One skill point, skill line soul magic. Okay, a new skill line, nice. 56 gold. Complete quest.
So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel to another, you know. This is quite a gift.
Do you plan to use one of the doors as well?
What, me? No, I've got work to do. The Cinderil will want every bit of this place searched and studied. Since I did the discovering, I'll probably end up leading the effort. Adventure abroad sounds all well and good, but my place is here.
Do you really think fate brought me here?
Well, fate's sort of a clumsy way to put it. No offense. Honestly, we may never know why you were chosen. But I believe there was intention here. Something, whether it be the stars, the gallery, or the tower itself, placed you here for a reason.
And Shiazel, what brought it here?
Perhaps it followed you to prevent you from reaching your... well, destiny sounds a bit too grandiose. Let's just say to stop you from reaching your potential. Then again, maybe the power of this place brought you here to stop Shiazel.
I guess we'll never know.
Probably not. But what's a life without unanswered questions, right? Boring, if you ask me.
Do you think you'll ever unravel the mysteries of this place?
Ha! An elf can hope. Answering that question will probably keep me occupied for the next 100 years. Is the helix connected to the Adamantine Tower? How does it perceive distant corners of Tamriel? I may never understand it, but I'll do my best.
Any thoughts on where I should go?
It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel is stretched out before you. We could start with the political considerations. 3 great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you?
Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you? Yes, I would like to travel to Alliance territory. We could start with the political considerations. There are great alliances. Three great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant... Yes, I would like to travel to Alliance territory. No, I'd like to travel outside the borders of the 3 alliances. Politics? Not really. But outside the borders, I don't know where it's going to take me. Pact, Covenant, and Dominion. Let's see what she says here.
Excellent. You can visit Stros Mackay in Daggerfall Covenant territory, an island called Kanathi's Ruse that the Aldmeri Dominion set its eyes on, or the Ebonheart Pact's domain.
On second thought, I might want to travel outside the borders.
I don't blame you. Interprovincial intrigue is the basis of my whole profession, and even I find it tiresome after a while. I suppose that widens the map a bit.
Where else could I find adventure?
Well, as I said before, threats to Tamriel have grown like weeds practically everywhere. Would you prefer to spend time among my elven kin, the Khajiit of elsewhere, or men of the north and south?
What can you tell me about elsewhere? Elvenkin? Where can I visit the elves? Tell me about the men you mentioned. Elsewhere? The Khajiit? The man you mentioned.
Certainly. One of these gates appear to go to Western Skyrim, a hermitical kingdom of Nords led by King Svargrim. The other leads to Blackwood, at the southern tip of Cyrodiil. Imperial remnants rule there.
What's happening in Western Skyrim?
The Nords of Western Skyrim are inhospitable, to put it lightly. Even so, we've been able to glean a few things. I've read reports about increased vampiric activity in the region. Never a good sign. They need stout adventurers to deal with it.
Okay.
Excellent. You can visit... I don't blame you. Well, as I said before, threats...
The man
certainly.
and Blackwood.
Our agents are investigating a handful of strange Daedric structures hidden away in the swamps near Gideon and Leowyn. I honestly couldn't tell you how they got there, but the presence of Daedric anything in Tamriel is always cause for concern.
Okay, elsewhere?
According to our spies, the land of the catfolk is in sorry shape. Imperial holdouts sit upon the throne and a rage of dragons spilled out of the halls of Colossus, burning everything in their path. If it's adventure you seek, you'll find it there.
And the elves.
If you take the gate to Vardenfell, you can meet the Dark Elves, and maybe even the God King, Vivek. You could also travel south to Somerset Isle, our ancestral home and the primary seat of power for the High Elves.
So many places to go, so many choices. Have to claim the rewards. Crown, fortifying meal. Increase max health, max magicka, and max stamina for 2 hours. These effects are scaled based on your level. 5 seconds cooldown. Skill point, attribute point. Okay, claim. I made one in magicka last time, I think. Yeah, this time I will do health. Commit points. And now a skill. I have taken skill. Ah, okay, these ones are not available still. Why not? Gravelord rank 4. Gravelord rank 12. 4, 20, 30, 40, 8, 14. Okay, so I have to wait a lot. Armor, medium armor, heavy armor. Each piece of medium armor does the following: reduces the cost of sprinting, reduces the cost of sneak, reduces the cost of block. Okay. And heavy armor? Martial attacks, damage blocked by 1, damage done with bash. In the world, soul magic. Soul strike. Soul trap. Lay claim to an enemy's soul, dealing 6000 magic over 10 seconds. Fills an empty soul gem if an affected enemy dies. Ah, okay. And does a lot of damage. Weapons. Destruction staff. Force shock. Focus all the elemental energies with your staff and blast an enemy for 1000 flame damage, 1000 frost damage and 1000 shock damage. Okay. And, yes? And, so it's like 3000 damage of all elements? I think I will take this one. 2000 Magica. Yeah, I will take this one. Unlock. Okay. Now let's see. Does it tell me where this goes? High Isle. What's up there? Up there is empty. So I guess these are all the different what's this? Canary's Roost, Cross Mackay. I guess these are all the regions and the DLCs. Blackrock Isle, Yardenfell. I know that the Isles are a DLC. And there's a lot more to come, it looks like. What's this? Skyrim? Yeah, Western Skyrim. Somerset Isle. Down here, where does this go? Is this where I came from? Oh, there's just more doors here. Wait. Gallery and chamber. Ah, this is the other door on the other side. Okay. I understand. Elsewhere. Blackwood. I would like to go to where we came in and she put us right here. What is this? High Isle. I would like to go to the Empire, where Oblivion was.
So, have you chosen where to go? What
Any
region
thought on where I should
It is a
go?
bit overwhelming, isn't it?
Let's say
Excellent.
Alliance.
You can visit Stros Mackay in Daggerfall Covenant territory, an island called Canathi's Roost that the Aldmeri Dominion set its eyes on, or the Ebonheart Pack's domain. I don't blame you. Interprovincial. Well, as I said before, threats to
Elves,
Tamriel have grown
elsewhere.
like weeds practically everywhere. Would you prefer to
I
spend
think I go to Skyrim. I should know it a little bit from playing Skyrim, and then I can see from there where I want to go. I suppose, or I hope, I can come back at any time and change the region. But I will look and see how it goes. So, let's go to Skyrim.
Western Skyrim, a cold place inhabited by colder people. They may disagree, but those Nords need fresh perspective. A group of vampires have mounted a shadow invasion. I hesitate to think on what they're planning. If anyone can stop them, it's you.
Ah, okay. Travel to Western Skyrim and start the dark heart of Skyrim storyline. So, I suppose this will lock me into the storyline? Until I have done it? I don't know if there's a recommended... what's recommended for starting. Hello, no, you can go back. Ah, okay. Hi, guy. Thanks for the advice. It's the first time that I'm playing this, so... Thank you. Okay, I will go to Skyrim and see what's going on there. And welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching.
Straight out of Moloch's guts rose up as I returned from patrol. It twisted everyone I know into monsters.
It's a bit harder to think,
The skin,
to talk.
the eyes.
The light gets too bright sometimes.
The only threat to the West are those damn spies from Eastern Skyrim, conspiring against our king.
Then next you come before me to vomit up your counsel. Make sure it doesn't stink of treason.
How many more of his people have to die before he accepts the truth and lets us help him?
You're fools if you think you'll survive this place on your own.
I need you to do what's necessary. Because I won't be able to.
Okay, that was a little bit confusing, but I guess we will find out what that's all about. Sundered from Eastern Skyrim in the years past, the cold and unforgiving land known as Western Skyrim is ruled by High King Svorgrim, consisting of the holds of Hafengar, Karthold, and Hjalmarsh. The realm gives rise to hardy natures, brave warriors, and suspicious townfolk. I have the game, I have been everywhere on the map. Oh, okay, nice. So you have put a lot of hours in there, yeah? What is this? No, I don't want to buy stuff. Open zone guide, Western Skyrim, no. But I can claim gold. Okay. Yeah. For me it's the first time. So I'm looking forward to it. I played a lot of Oblivion and Skyrim. And I saw a few reviews about this game that said that you can play it pretty well. Or it's one of the better MMOs to play as a solo player. So, maple cut? Oh, okay, I can cut wood. So I wanted to try it out. Because I'm not much... I don't have fixed hours where I can play. I work in shifts. And so it's hard to get a team to play regularly with. Yeah. Wow, 5 years playing this. And you didn't get bored? Still come on Twitch, watch some more? That's nice. So that's good news for me. I guess it's a sign that the game is pretty good. So I have no idea if I have to go somewhere or not. I don't see any objectives on my map. So I'm just going to explore a little. Who are you? Deepwood Vale Way Shrine discovered.
On your way to Solitude, traveler? Then let me show you my wares.
Store merchant. Repair kits. Oh, the stuff is everything is pretty expensive. I have the 10,000 from the bonus, daily bonus, but I don't have that much. Okay. So I won't buy anything from now. On the way to Solitude. So Solitude I know. What are these? Other players? Looks like it. So that's a good sign. Let's see, do we have a map? Yes, we have. Okay, this should be Solitude. Where am I? Over there. Okay. It's just a small part of Skyrim. Yeah, let's go to Solitude. And see what's going on there. We can go the over under. Yeah, it doesn't show the other way. I want to go this way down here. So maybe I should go down here too. Ah no, this is just a small path, it looks like. So let's go through here. Oh yeah, nice. That's nice of you. Yeah, I guess at some point you get so well versed in the game and start knowing everything that it gets a little bit boring or something. And then if you are helping other people to start out and learn, it gives it a little bit more interest. Makes it more interesting. For me it's like that with the streaming or recording for YouTube. If I play on my own and I'm not streaming or commenting, I get bored sometimes too, because I'm just enjoying the story for myself and just going with the flow of the game. But that's why I watch so many Let's Plays and streams, because the perspective of the other person, or in this case me commenting on the game and stuff, makes me have another view of it and to take more attention to detail. A rune stone, okay. because I have to notice stuff and comment on it and be more interested in the stories.
Caravan? It should have arrived by now.
So it makes it more interesting for me.
Please.
If I'm
can
playing
anything
alone, I
like this?
often get bored after a short while. And then start another game and always play like, I don't know, a few days or a few weeks. And then it loses interest. But if I'm playing for other people or commenting on it and having another reason to be playing, not just for myself. Not that I don't like gaming, but games with story often hold me for a long time. But sometimes if it gets too hard or the story gets too obvious and you start knowing what is going to happen next, then it gets boring. Priest is on here. What do all these people want here?
Oh, thank Meridia. The priests and pilgrims of Kiltrith Temple. We need assistance.
Yeah, it said in
great
this
and terrible
tutorial
storm
lady was
struck,
saying that
and
there are a
so
lot of
many of us
vampire
were
problems
lost.
here in Skyrim. And that was a thing in the Skyrim game also, in the single player game.
A temple
I
dedicated
didn't
to
like
Meridia,
it that much.
the Lady of
I
Light.
thought the werewolf
Pilgrims
wasn't
come from across
really
Skyrim
powerful
to
enough
pray and
for
seek
all
blessings, especially at this
problems
time
it
of the
gave you.
year.
And the
Please,
vampire,
talk to Priest Bavian. You'll find her in the nearby cave, tending
with the
to
daylight
injured.
and stuff, it was also too annoying for me. I mean, it's nice for role-playing if you want to take it serious, but just to experience the game and the stories and the quest lines and stuff, it's really annoying if you have all these limitations. A temple dedicated to Meridia, Lady of Light. Pilgrims come from over Skyrim to pray, seek blessings, especially at this time of the year. Please talk to Priest Bavian. You'll find her in the nearby cave, tending to the injured.
She's the ranking priest, after High Priest Varkor. But we haven't seen a High Priest since the storm hit. Bavian led a group of us to safety, but there are more priests and pilgrims out there. If you're willing to help, please talk to Bavian.
Okay, I'll take this quest, but I'm not thinking of doing it right now. I want to get to a town first and see how it works with take a look at all the shops and stuff. Are you play on EU? Yes, I'm playing on EU. I'm in Germany, so I'm playing in the EU servers. So this is where it goes down to the docks and up to Solitude, I guess. I think I recognize this. Yes, I do. Okay. The style changed a little, but it's still the same place. The stables. Who are these? Ah, I thought it would be the Khajiit. Battlemaster Riven. Fairmont. Who are these guys? Neta Jasa. It's like some guilds? This could be guilds, yes. Looks like it. Okay, I'll take a look later.
Friend, I need your help.
Nope. I want to go into town and look how it's... take a look at it. Okay. You look interesting. Small but nice Nala. Who are you? Skyrim Guard. Okay. So... was this the big tavern? No, I guess this is the big tavern. It wasn't Solitude like divided into like a few quarters? Like the Elven Quarter. Ah, okay. No. It looks a little strange to me. I don't know if it's different, but to me it looks a little strange. I haven't played Skyrim in a while. Oh, okay. Then I don't have to talk to him for now. I will do it when it gets to that point. You'll see. Barkeep.
You swallow enough of my drink and you'll forget where you are.
Okay, let's try that. Bitter tea, black coffee, brown ale. Increase health recovery for 35 minutes. Let's take an ale. And what does this do? Magical recovery. That could be interesting. Okay, that's it. Let's see, is there no bard in here? Innkeeper. So this is the
hearing
innkeeper.
about all kinds of bad omens. Watch your back out there. Something's stirring.
Okay. Not much information. Another wounded person. Also on the arm.
A lifetime of fighting is finally catching up with me.
Okay. Who are you?
The best gifts come within black sweet roll boxes. Taste the glory of pastry today by joining the First Church of the Holy Sweet Roll.
Okay, I want to join. How can I do that? Can I take some sweet rolls? No, I can't. Holy Sweet Roll Liturgy. Okay. All hail the Holy Sweet Roll. Fluffy, gooey, warm and sweet. All hail the Holy Sweet Roll. All hail this delicious treat. Okay. They are a little bit crazy, it seems. Jesus of Skyrim. So it's all about making the appetite for the people, so they buy stuff. Who are you? You are a player. Expert tribute player, okay. Proficient tribute player. Proficient tribute player. Who are you? Shield Captain Viglier.
I should have tried to kill that sea giant the moment I laid eyes on it.
Okay. If you say so. Goldwyn.
Did you just see that Argonian? The one with all the cats following him? People insist he's just my imagination, but he's not. Given that some folk here believe snakes are manifestations of Orky, how could they question something like this?
Okay. Oops.
Who wouldn't want such a cozy little home? You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong.
Room at the local inn?
Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that.
What sort of arrangement?
I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here.
What are the details?
Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings.
Yeah, that's right. There has to be a catch. What is it?
No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours.
So within legal reason I can do whatever I want with the place?
Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good.
Okay.
Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business.
Will receive Snowmelt Suite. Whether visiting the Bard's College, seeking an audience at the Blue Palace, or looking to imbibe the best Nord mead around, take advantage of convenient living in the midst of solitude with this room inside the Lonely Troll. Room is too small for dueling. Purchase requires room to spare. House quest completion. A large sheaf of papers detailing properties in and around Tamriel, used to add to your library. Okay. Yeah, complete the quest and I even get some gold.
With
a
your
free room and
reputation,
some
I'm
gold.
sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out.
Okay, anything else I should keep in mind?
Just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number.
Of course, I don't even worship Daedra. Lie, of course, I don't even worship Daedra. Now, do I worship Daedra or is it a lie? I'm a necromancer, but I don't worship the Daedra.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an in-room.
Do you own the place?
I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
Okay, so where is my room? What the hell? Vampire of the Night. Is that the level? 42? So where is my room? Is this my room? Ah, this is my room. The suite. For free. Not even for free, she paid me to take it. I hope it's not too bad. She paid me 18 gold to take the room. Yeah, but it's a funny way to do this mechanic. To give someone a room. Oh wow, yeah. That's definitely too small for dueling. To start customizing your home, open the housing editor with F5. Huh? Browse. Oh, I have no furniture. Okay. So I have a room, but I can't even sleep in it because I don't have a bed. Okay. We will see what we can do about that. We will have to find some furnishings. Would be nice if you could go into someone's house or in a cave or something and just take the sofa and the bed and to take it home. What is this guy doing? Okay, so let's get down here. It's a shame there's no bard. In Skyrim there was always a bard in the inns and you could listen to the music. The songs were pretty funny also. So, that's a furnishing store, of course it is. Yeah. Dragon's Heart. It looks like it, probably. Wow. That's a nice companion. Twilight Matriarch. 243, if that's the level, that's a... Okay. Let's see, where do I have to go now? What's this? A shop, probably. I wanted another inn or something, let's see. Lonely Troll. Banker. Huffinger Horde. Banker. Winter Harvest, Cooking Fire, Grocer, and Chef. Home goods furniture. Fence tannery. I wanted another bar. Antiquary. Mages Guild. Solitary Outlaw Refuge. Arts College. Cloudspire. This was in the Skyrim game also. Shrine of the Dead. Fighters Guild. What was this down here? Mages Guild. Maybe I should go down there. Maybe I can learn some spells there or something like that.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors. Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game. Tales of Tribute.
A card game is there also? Okay. Is this the Mages Guild? Magnets, mansion, something. Breaking, entering, locked doors, and safe boxes can be lockpicked. Okay.
Welcome. Are you here on Mages Guild business? Yes, of course. We're lawkeepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Why don't you speak with me for a moment? Perhaps you'd like to join.
Okay.
Always good to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased. We're book hunters of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes. We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
Okay, not for now. I will decide on this later.
I must finish this.
This is the Bard's College, I guess. No, this is the Bard's College. Okay. I think Coroner's invitation? What's that?
Next time I'm in the field,
Aesar.
I think I'll bring a great warhammer.
Paul Stewart.
Welcome to our hall. Are you familiar with the guild? The Fighters Guild. You should consider...
Is there fall damage? Let's test it. No, it doesn't look like it. Or at least not from that height. Who is this? Oh, what is this? Peculiar bottle. Talk?
Borfrey, is that you? Listen closely, you insufferable clod. I need you to find my notes and... wait, you're not Borfrey. I can tell from the lack of heavy breathing and sniffles. Who are you?
I'm Shadowcrab. Are you stuck in a bottle?
Stuck in the bottle? No, no, no. This is a devious and very stubborn illusion. One that you now have the privilege of breaking. I was conducting some research, you see, and inadvertently triggered this spell. Luckily, I know how to reverse it. It's quite simple. I recorded the locations of 3 verses of a powerful incantation in my journal on the off chance something like this occurred. Acquire the verses, come back and dispel this illusion. I'll make it worth your while. I promise.
Okay, I hope I can accept.
Borfrey has my journal. Find it, read my notes, and acquire the incantation. Also tell him to come get me. Someone nearly took a swig of me. Oh, I suppose introductions are in order. I am Narcissus Dren, famed historian, etc.
Okay, I hope I can accept a lot of quests and then choose from them somewhere. Where's my journal? Quest journal, okay. Meridia's Brilliance. Talk to Priest. Talk to Borfrey. Guild. Oh, okay, this is the invitation to go to the Mages Guild. Okay. 3 of 25, so I don't have limitless places for quests to be in the waiting list. Funding, who are you? I can't talk to him, okay. So I guess if there's no other inn, I will have to rest at that one. These were worth a lot in the Skyrim game. Who are you? Bedromator. Like an artist? Okay. Ah. Okay. I leave you listening to this song while I go for a quick bio break. And I will be back in like 5 minutes. 10 max. Yeah. And we will explore a little bit more of Skyrim. I think I'm going to be playing like 1 or 2 more hours today. And then probably tomorrow. So, see you when I'm back.
I climbed Cheerpoint Mountain, drinking my store of mead. My vision got so blurry I couldn't hardly read. I found a warm dry cave, never saw a sign of warning. Filled up with an old frost troll, which surprised us both come morning. Mead, 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 it's all you really need. It's sweet and it's strong, so good it can't be wrong. Mead, 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 mead. Gave that troll a bottle, she drank it down right quick. She danced around me happily, then hit me with a stick. The old troll was snoring when I woke hours later. She drunk up all my mead, but I couldn't really hate her. Mead, 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 it's all you really need. It's sweet and it's strong, so good it can't be wrong. Mead, 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 it's all you really need. It's sweet and it's strong, so good it can't be wrong. Mead, mead, mead.
Hi guys, and welcome back. So, this guy is listening to the song too. Okay. Let's see if we can do one of these quests, since we are here. No, maybe not. Let's see if we can find... Where is this going? Oh, you are pretty shiny. Let's see if we can get some... where am I going? I don't think I want to be here. I wanted to go out again and look at these 3 camps outside. Yeah, this is the way. And see what... Hard log? Lag? Do you mean lag? Let's see my OBS. Yeah, I have 105 lost frames, but 0%, so it should be pretty alright. I don't know. I'm sorry for that, but my connection seems to be okay. But my PC is a little bit older. It has like 6 or 7 years old. Maybe it's doing some problems. Who are you?
Welcome. You stand amidst the Circle of Champions, a guild formed to test the greatest fighters of the realm in games of skill. Do you have what it takes?
Tell me about the Battleground games.
Of course. Now, we may have many games available. Which challenge would you like to know about?
Team Deathmatch, Domination and other games. Okay, no, that's not for me right now. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go down here to the docks and see what's going on down there. What's that over there? That looks dangerous. Weird. I guess we will be going there sometime. But not now, that's for sure. Hello? Okay. Some kind of the druid, I think. I would guess. Solitude Docks Way Shrine. Ah, okay. Allow you to travel to any you have previously discovered. Okay, this is fast travel. Let's see what's up down here at the docks. Baron what? Ah, that's the pet's name. Gallery Alarm.
The moment I arrived in Solitude, several cats found me. Is this to be my fate in every single port city I visit? This is the 4th time it's happened. I like the creatures, but this is ridiculous.
Okay. Does she mean the Khajiit? Or does she mean real cats? What the hell? Oh! Coming closer? What the hell is going on over there? Maybe I go somewhere else. That doesn't look too inviting. I guess that quest with the shrine lady doesn't sound so bad after all. Meridius Brilliance. Yeah, I think I want to do that one. There was something weird up there also. Some blue shiny thing. Is that where I have to go? I hope not. Oh, I don't think so. A badger. I can attack the badger. Ha! My first kill. Hello? Yeah. I just go cross country. Let's take this. Oh. Some great bears. Maybe these are better not to angry them. A lot of games have the habit of making bears really tough. Bristleback. That doesn't seem too friendly either. I don't know why some games like you have, I don't know, some kind of demons or monsters. And they are all a lot weaker than some bear. I mean, a bear is a tough animal, but when you compare it to some of the other things you encounter in these games. Are the wolves coming to me? No, they are not. Maybe I should try killing them, just for the XP. Is this a way shrine? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's see where we are going. This is further away than I thought. Vampiric bear. Wow. Yeah, it was an MMO, there's no saving, I guess. What happens if I die? I guess we will find out. Oh, damn. This wasn't a good idea. Get him. What? Why is he full again? Oh, damn it. Did I get out of his range? And do they reset immediately? Uh-oh. I ran into something. A tree. Damn it. It doesn't seem to be too bad. Who's that running around here like invisible? Some rogue? Who are you? Where is that shrine I have to go? Is this it? This could be it. He said something about a cave. No fees, no minimum sales. Be a circling now. Crafting motive, blah blah blah. No, not interested. Is this the quest I am going for? Yes, it seems to be it. Okay. But this doesn't look like a shrine or something like that. Priest Bavian, this is the one I have to talk to.
Another pilgrim seeking shelter from a storm? No, you don't appear to be a pilgrim. What brings you here?
Another pilgrim seeking shelter from the storm. No, you don't appear to be a pilgrim. What brings you here? I met a priest outside. He said you need assistance.
Even in our darkest hour, Meridia provides a light. We were on our way to see High Priest Varkor when the storm hit. I've never seen such power. It raged like a thing alive. I gathered who I could, but the others are still out there.
Where do you want me to look?
Start at the stables to the northwest. I saw Acolyte Yold, Priest Irena, and Roligmoth the Pilgrim seek shelter there. If you find them, send them back here. After that, meet me at the Pilgrim's Lodge to the west of the temple.
I look for the people you mentioned at the stables.
Look for Yold, Irena, and Roligmoth at the stables. Then meet me at the Pilgrim's Lodge. I will head there after I finish caring for these injured souls. Meridia's light shine upon you, good friend.
Tell me about the Killcreep Temple.
Killcreep Temple provides a safe haven for the priests and pilgrims of Meridia. At least it did, before this terrible storm struck. The Lady of Light has always protected us. Why today should be different, I don't understand.
Are you in charge of the temple? Tell me about the storm you experienced.
We were on our way to the temple for prayers when an oily black ichor roiled in the sky. The wind picked up and red streaks of lightning struck all around us.
That's what I saw in the distance.
We barely made it to the safety of this cave. The storm abated. Then the sounds started.
What sounds?
Groans, shrieks, blood-curdling screams. It sounded like wild and feral beasts followed in the wake of the storm. I sent Priest Isofnir outside to keep watch, but I told him not to take any unnecessary risks. We're priests, not soldiers, after all. No, that honor goes to our High Priest Varkor. I am but her humble assistant. She is my mentor and my friend. After you find the others, I'll meet you at the Pilgrim's Lodge, and we can search for the High Priest together.
Okay. So let's do that. We have to talk to all that people. 3 guys? Or 3 persons? I suppose. What she said. She said at the stables. Wouldn't the stables be like in Solitude? We are going somewhere else. Search for Killcreed, Survivors 3. What the hell? Harrow Fiend. What the hell are you? Okay. A dead hound? This is all full of very weird stuff. Ah, this is the place. Are you a survivor or are you a fiend? Oh, she's transforming too. The priestess eyes stare blankly and she doesn't respond to your greeting. Okay. These ones are down. What did he have? Gold. Gold is always good. So let's see, where's the other survivor? It should be around here also. One was this. Ah, the other one is lying there on the floor and I didn't see him. Okay. And the next one is inside the house.
Why has Meridia forsaken me?
Oh, you are still
High Priest Vakor
human?
will find me. Meridia will save me. When things are darkest, her light shines the way. Please don't eat me.
Priest Bavian sent me. I'm here to help.
Priest Bavian? Where's High Priest Vakor? Did those horrible creatures get her? We hid in the stables, but then Priest Arena changed. That's when I ran in here.
Go meet Priest Bavian and the others in the cave to the southeast. I'll check on Priest Arena. Okay, there's some loot. A lot of lockpicks everywhere. This is lockpick country. Anything else of interest? Okay. Luckily this isn't stealing. I don't know if they're stealing. Yeah, they're stealing, because I saw it before in the city. Bananas. Maple bow. Anything else of interest? What is that? Nope. I guess nothing else. Okay, so now we have to go... Where exactly? Down here, Pilgrim's Lodge. Are these enemies? No, this is just a camp. A burnt down tree. What is that? Ah, here's the lodge. Okay.
Acolyte Ivina can't hear me. She's standing right here, but she's gone.
That acolyte, she's just like Priest Irina at the stables.
Is this what would have happened to all of us if I hadn't gotten the others into the cave? I tried to heal Ivina, but Meridia's light had no effect. But what was that about Priest Irina and the stables?
I found the people you sent me for. Jolt is safe, Rolling Wolf is dead, and the other
is like poor Ivina. We must find High Priest Varkor. If anyone is powerful enough to cure this unnatural ailment, it will be her. Meridia willing. We'll find the High Priest and everyone else safe in the temple.
Let's head to the temple then. Where is that temple and where is my loot? Restoration staff. Nothing. Lockpicks, obsidian. Bone. Okay. What else? Bookshelves don't seem to have anything interesting. Ooh, blueprints. Solitude table, square, ornate low. Okay, nice, a table for solitude. Epic acquired. Nice, that's an epic. An epic furniture for my house. Okay, I take it. Why not? Better an epic furniture than a common weapon. What the hell?
We need to find High Priest Varkor. Let's head to the temple.
Okay, let's do that. Is that the temple? Over there? Looks like it. But where is the entrance? Down here? Oh, that's just a shrine. Maybe the temple is... who are you? Arrow Fiend? Ah, I'm stuck in the trees.
By Meridia's light, so many dead.
Everyone's dead.
How could Meridia let this happen to her faithful? Monsters in this holy place. We need to find the temple priests.
Let's see. Ah, here's a waypoint. That's always good. Is this a... Ah, no, it's not a waypoint. It's just a fire. A blue flame. Here are probably going to be some enemies. Okay, here's a dead acolyte.
Take his Meridian medallion so we can remember his sacrifice.
Okay. We have to go search the temple. Search for temple priests. There was one. It's a weird temple. Looks more like a ruin. Ah, up there is a way to go. But this is the way outside. I think I messed up, but we will see. Yeah, that's the way I came in, isn't it? Yes, it is. Lol. Sorry. I'll be right back to where I should be. Rare materials used specifically for creating furniture. Okay.
Monsters in this holy place. We need to find the temple priests.
Hey. Ah, I'm stuck. What is going on? Ah, they were holding me. Okay, I forgot about that mechanic. Oh, another one. A lot of them. Damn it. Okay, this is getting bad. Run. Why can't I run? I'm like stuck in here or something. What the hell? Oh man, this is way too many. What hit me? Jesus Christ. I'm totally losing it. They always some kind of holding me or something like that? What the heck is going on? Can I heal somehow, please? I would like to heal. Damn it, I'm going down. Run. Ah, I'm healing. Well, thanks for the help. This wasn't looking too good. I think I would have died right there. Probably. Don't have to think much about that. Jesus Christ. So I came in through there. So where do I have to go look for these priests? Up there I can't. So probably this way. Who are you? An enemy? No. Ah, you are my savior, okay. So I see Skyrim is full of vampiric stuff. What's this? Oh wait, I have to go here.
Priest Bavian!
Okay.
I'm safe in here, but the rest of the temple, it's overrun with monsters. Worse, they're our own priests and pilgrims. I saw one pilgrim attack poor Larolvor, ripped at his flesh with her teeth.
Did the storm cause the breath?
Storm? I hadn't thought of that. Terrible things started happening after it began, though. This may be heresy to say, but Meridia has abandoned us. She doesn't care what happens to this place. I'm going to stay here until the danger's past.
You should leave the temple.
Who's there? Is that you, High Priest?
Okay, too late.
Our own brethren, like vicious animals. We must find the others.
Okay. What the hell? Level up. Nice. Not here. Here. Skill point, rifling glyph of health, and some green stuff. Flame. You must choose one of the above. Ah, okay, choose one. Legs, rawhide, are breeches, guards, or legs. Maybe the breeches. Flame. Okay. One more magicka. Commit. And... ah, now we can take this one. No, I want class. Gravelord. Yeah, we can. Blast bone. Summon a flaming skeleton from the ground for after 2.5 seconds. The skeleton runs after the target and explodes when it's close to them. Let's try this one. How do I do that? Must be in combat probably.
Murnazu gave me no choice, Bavian. I swear it. Just this morning, we were debating the mysteries of the colored rooms. Now he's gone. He attacked me. He tried to devour me. I had no choice but to kill him. To kill a cherished student.
Did he show any signs before he attacked you?
Signs? Do you want to know if he announced his intentions before he turned into a ravenous beast? No. Nothing. One moment he was fine. The next, he was a monster. The High Priest took the survivors and fled to the catacombs. You need to help them.
Priest Armin? Wait. Follow me. He fled into the vestry.
Then let's follow the arrows. Always good. Thanks for sticking around while I'll take my time. So I hear vampires.
Omen, please, you don't want to do this.
Where is what? Who doesn't want to do what? Let's see this new skill. Okay. Just a skeleton that runs into the face of people. Oh, there's a lot of them. Maybe I shouldn't have run head first into them. I will learn with time, I hope. Okay. Take me some gold. You have some gold too? No, you don't. There was another enemy. Oh, okay. Here they are. Okay. So where are we going? There's another one. A few of them. I need a better start. Okay. There's still more showing up. They just popped up here. What the hell? Do they always keep coming? Or is there a limit to them? Let's try this new skill again. Oh, there's a big one. Ah, no, it's you. Okay. You're like some Daedric, what the hell? Why are they still coming? And where do I have to go? There's supposed to be someone here. Ah, here's a ladder. Let's try getting up here. You can't? Okay. I have to get up there. Or do we just have to kill enough guys? Talk to Priest Bavian. Where is she? Up there. How do I get up there? What the heck? Hello? I'm a little lost here. Ah, over there. Okay, I saw it. Like half an hour later. She's hiding behind these crates. Normal, I don't see her.
They're mad, beyond all reason, even in this temple.
Hey, stop interrupting my conversation. That's rude. How do we reach the catacombs?
The catacombs can be accessed from deeper within the temple. We just need to get the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum. I think I know why the High Priest went to the catacombs. It's not only a defensible location.
Oh, he's a vampire lord?
It's where our relic is kept.
Nice. So he should be able to command all of this these enemies. What relic?
Meridia's brilliance. It has the power to channel her light and purge the temple of this corruption. At least, I hope it does.
I'll get to the Chamberlain's sanctum and find the key.
Hide in the catacombs.
Okay. So, catacombs that way. Is it this way? I guess so. Yeah, here to the left. Okay, there's a way here. I was thinking if I could jump that. Good thing I didn't try. Yeah, it's nice. This guy is helping me out a lot. Doesn't look like someone that needs to be doing this, but I won't say no to help. Where do I have to go now? Hey, don't come after me. Look, that guy is much juicier. here's some stuff. Maybe I should be... Yeah, see? I should be looting all of this stuff. Even the rats are evil when they are vampiric. I mean, evil not, but hard. They take a lot of hits. Spider? Where's the spider? Okay, what's this? Hey, I don't want to sit. To sit. I want to take this thing. Ah, I can't. Okay. Are there any loots here? Nice. Chamberlain key box. Catacomb key. Okay. Where do I have to go? Follow this guy? He seems to know what he's doing, so... Oops. Oh, this hurts. And he's healing. Okay, that's nice. Is he healing me too? Seems like it. Okay, let's go this way.
Did you retrieve the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum? We need it to open the door to the catacombs.
I have the key.
Perfect. There are only 2 keys that I know of, and the High Priest has the other one. Now open the door, and let's find High Priest Varkor.
Okay. Let's do it.
Even the catacombs are corrupted.
So... I guess there will be a big boss awaiting at the end. Maybe this is the end. Looks like a nice arena. High Priest, okay. This is the tough one, I guess. Leave me be. Take this, and this. And the running skeleton. Ah, you are down. Nice. Your inventory is full. Sell your items at the vendor, blah blah blah. Okay, did I get all the stuff? No. Iron Greaves of Health. I want those. I need to throw something away. Maybe drink this. So now I have space. Now I can take this. Okay. So, Iridia's Brilliance, take. Yeah, take it. Leave Kilcrid Temple. Ah, nice, there's another exit. We don't have to go the whole way back. Sorry, I was trying to read that. So, talk to Priest Bavian. Where is she? On the other side of this hill? Ah, she is in the cave again. Hey! Is this the bear? The wolves or whatever? Oh, a lot of enemies now. If I take out the bear first. Okay, where are the others? They are gone. Okay. So, talk to her and hopefully... Or I guess this quest will be over.
How fragile my faith, when I can depend more on help from a stranger than from my God.
At least there are some survivors. What will you do now?
Such terrible things we witnessed today. An unnatural storm. Vampires, innocent people turning into monsters. I fear this corruption cannot simply be prayed away. It seems that Meridia has abandoned us to our fate. Why? I cannot say.
Here are the Meridian medallions I retrieved. Oh, damn it. I should have retrieved more, probably.
Ah, thank you. These belonged to Roligmolf and Acolyte Lorelfor. I wish we could have saved them, but at least we can use these to remember them. I doubt we can recover their remains before the temple is sealed.
How are you going to seal the temple?
With Meridia's brilliance. I'm not sure my faith is strong enough to use it after all this, but I suppose I have to try. I owe that much to High Priest Varkor's memory.
Here's Meridian's relic.
I'll work with our remaining priests. Try to use the relic to purge the corruption and seal the temple. If that doesn't work, well, let's hope that it does. Thank you,
Okay.
my friend. You stood with us while
Healing
Meridia
Rod.
turned
Soft
away.
magic enchantment. Part of
won't
the
forget
Winter's
that.
Respite set. Increase healing done by 6. Deals 1500 magic damage and restores 288 magicka. Restores to me? Okay. This seems nice. And what will you do now? Ah, okay. Inventory is full, damn it. An ingredient for crafting food. Adventurous leggings. Destroy. Yes. Now talk to her and get
I
my
lost
reward.
both my faith. I'll work with... The injured still need to be treated and the temple's corruption needs to be dealt with. Despite the way I feel about Meridia now, I still have a responsibility. I won't walk away from it. Not like Meridia walked away from us. I lost a lot of things today. We all did. But that doesn't mean I won't keep trying to help the faithful. There are injured to tend to, and those poor souls who lost their mind to the storm. High Priest Varkor claimed it contained Meridia's divine light.
Brave Lords increased to 7. Nice. Level 5 rewards. Let's see. Special skill line. My inventory is full. Damn it. I have to do something about this. Destroy. Yes. Okay. Now I want my stuff. Claim. Health rings. Okay, a lot of health stuff. And this one I go with health. Commit. Okay. I didn't get a skill point. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that was my first quest. And my first dungeon in here. I think I will finish the stream by now. If anyone wants... Now I can kill more NPC. I'm going to finish the stream now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Come back next time. Maybe I play some tomorrow in the afternoon. Or in the evening. But anyways, if I play and you don't have the chance to be here live, I upload all the videos on my YouTube also. It's if it's not linked in the bio, I will link it soon. It's Shadow Crab, but it's with a space after Shadow and with 2 E's. Okay, hope you enjoyed. See you back next time. And Gay Fury Wolf 66, thanks for being here. And Vera Monica also. Was nice to have someone watching, and hope you enjoyed and be back next time. Bye.